Right, welcome ladies and gents. We've got an update on the Highlander movie with Henry Cavill. It's an interesting one. I don't think, well, some people will be happy with this, some people won't be. I sort of got tagged in some things to be like, oh, this is a disaster. I don't really see the massive issue with it hugely, but what it is that Henry Cavill's character for the Highlander reboot is going to play a martial artist. Yeah, okay. Loads of people are like, oh! I don't know. I think that's fine. I don't know. I don't see the issue with it, quite frankly. He's a martial artist. What's wrong with that? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't see the problem with it. I assume he's still going to use swords, and that'd be cool. You know, I want him to have a katana or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look. So this is on the direct. They have the exclusive on this because they spoke to the writer-director. And it says this: the upcoming Henry Cavill-led Highlander reboot now has some exciting new plot details and a confirmed filming start window. So Highlander's story follows Connor MacLeod, a Scottish Highlander. Scottish Highlander. You can only be a Highlander if you're Scottish. The Highlands are in Scotland. Anyway. From the 16th century, who is immortal, unless beheaded. There can be only one. Others like him, that was terrible, I'm so sorry. Others like him exist throughout the world, and they often clash in battle throughout time. So the franchise has gone on to spawn 5 live-action films, 1 animated movie, didn't know that, and a spin-off television series, knew about that one. Didn't know about the animated movie. Look, I really liked the first one, and then it kind of just descended into... Well, I just consider it nonsense, to be honest. Yeah, like it just started to jump the shark. But I liked the first one a lot. So a remake of the movie was announced in 2008, but John Wick director Chad Stahelski was not attached until November 2016, and Henry Cavill was not brought on as its lead until 2021. In 2023, whilst promoting John Wick Chapter 4, Stahelski updated fans on the Highlander project, saying he was still, quote, trying to figure out ways to work out a way to bring Highlander to fruition. But here's the new details, right? So that's just a quick bit of background, and here's the new details. And quickly, segue, please do hit subscribe if you're new here, guys. We have lots of returning viewers, but, you know, subscribe to the channel. It really does help out, and it tells YouTube that you like the content. You'll get notified of it, hopefully, and you'll be suggested it. So hit that subscribe button, turn the bell notification on. Thank you so much in advance. So new details about Henry Cavill's Highlander is revealed. Whilst promoting the 10th anniversary of the original John Wick film, which is crazy to think, it's a decade, director Chad Stahelski spoke with the direct's Russ Milheim, where he pulled the curtain back on some exciting details about his upcoming Highlander film with Henry Cavill. The filmmaker revealed that the story will be set in, quote, beyond present day New York and Hong Kong. Beyond present day, New York and Hong Kong. That's interesting. So, in part the future? Maybe that's a way to have it like nondescript New York, you know? Like it's just nondescript. Can't have too many things to show it's present day. A little bit in the future. Not too distant. A little bit beyond, you know? I think maybe that's what he means. And also take some liberties to have a bit of surrealist approach to maybe some interior set designs and things like that. Maybe. But anyway, so he also teased that it's, quote, a bit of a love story, but not how you think. I'm fine with that. So he says the following. And we're bringing it forward from the early 1500s in the Highlands to the beyond present day New York and Hong Kong, and seeing how it goes. There's big opportunity for action. There's a chance to play a character that not a lot of people get to play, and it's a bit of a love story, but not how you think. On John Wick, I learned a lot on how to bend the storytelling a little. Another kind of myth. That's good. John Wick is demonstrably good. It's objectively good. So if he's taking the things that he learned on John Wick, I'm happy. I don't care. That's fine. Good. So continued further. He went on to note that his selling point to Henry Cavill was the main character's intense character arc, as someone who has, quote, been alive for over 500 years as a veteran martial artist. My selling point was to Henry Cavill, look, you've got a guy that's been alive for over 500 years. He's the last person in the world that wanted to be in this situation. So you get to cover quite a broad spread of a character arc there. And you get to experience someone that's trained over 500 years and sort of played with many types of martial arts. I think that's great. Like, yeah, I think that's fine. Chad Stahelski's really good with the martial arts. Like, really, really, really good with the martial arts. He's already said that he's going to have swordplay in there as well. But he said he wants to bring... So, like, if you think John Wick, martial arts mixed with gunfights, right? Because that is... There's martial arts in there. If you imagine that, but rather than gunfights, although I'm sure there still will be gunfights, but imagine that with swords as well, with the martial arts, I think that's a recipe for success. I don't see an issue with that. You know, Chad Stahelski is the chap that worked on the Matrix films. You know, he's someone that absolutely knows how to work with martial arts, like unequivocally so. And you think the broad spread, taking one of his words here or phrases, the broad spread of actors that Chad Stahelski's worked with on the John Wick films that are martial arts masters, right? Having them potentially come over into this Highlander film to, you know, pull their weight there. I think this is really, really good. I think this is great. So Stahelski also revealed that they hope to begin principal photography by spring of 2025. So next year, a couple months. That's great. I'm happy with this. Really, really happy with this, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see the issue with this. I think this is really, really good. There's not a lot else to say, to be honest. Lots of people don't seem to like the martial arts element, or at least when I was tagged on Twitter, people didn't seem to like it. I think that's fine. I think this play to your strengths, you know. As a director and a writer, if you can objectively show really good skill with that, I don't see the issue with playing to your strengths with that. And it may also be a mandate from Lionsgate, to be fair. Hey, this worked. Let's replicate that, but slightly different. Different setting, different story, you know, but that genre of action. Maybe. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying maybe. I think this is good. I'm happy with this. And also soon. You know, we'll start getting updates really, really soon. I mean, spring of next year. I think it being set in New York and Hong Kong. Hong Kong I can't wait for. That's going to be really, really cool. How cool would that be? And again, like, there are actors that Chad Stahelski's worked with which would fit the Hong Kong setting perfectly. From a sort of ethnicity perspective. So it works. I think this is really, really good. Anyway, I don't have much else to say, to be honest. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.